This is VO Life Weekend Update. I'm Tom Blowjob, bringing you all little of what he knows. And here's your host for this segment, Troy Holden.
One of the questions I get asked a lot, how do I get into voiceover? And how do I this, how do I that? And I want to give you a couple of perspectives. A, voiceover is not instant money. It's not get rich quick. Yeah. It's a marathon. You better be prepared to run a very long marathon. You have a lot to learn. Some people get in and they get lucky, and in 6 months they're doing extremely well. Maybe they're actors. Maybe they have a background. Maybe they don't have to unlearn bad habits. I get it. There are a few golden tickets that get punched. It happens. It happens in anything. Think about it. Anything. You ever work somewhere and some new guy comes in and next thing you know, he's over everybody? It happens. What I want to encourage people is there's two things I think you should do. Number one, you need to find a person who is ahead of you by 6 months or a year, and they've already done a lot of the stuff. You know, the hard stuff. Which DAW should I use? Which mic should I get? Quit worrying about all that. Get your space set up, get with this person and start working and find somebody that you have a lot in common with. Maybe they're near the same area, maybe not, but you just hit it off with them and you can communicate back and forth, text, messenger, something anytime you need to, and you don't get on each other's nerves. It's hard to do, but you'll find those people if you look in the groups, okay? Get the person that's a little ahead of you. Next, start looking for a professional coach who is currently working a lot. Don't go get with a coach that hadn't worked in 10 years. They don't know what's booking. They can give you generic stuff, but get with somebody that's actually working now in the business. Dedicate yourself to that coaching and the homework or whatever it takes to get better. Build the relationship with that coach. Trust that coach. And when that coach tells you, go get a demo, go get a demo. It's time. But don't get into that first. So many people go to one of these 6-week things or 2-month things and they get a demo and they're like, I don't know what to do. I got a demo and I can't do nothing with it. Don't do that. Take your time. This is not a fast track to freedom. There are people that sell it that way. Oh, you can make 6 figures. You can. It's going to take you 3 to 5 years, but yeah, it's doable. I'm not making 6 figures yet, and this is year 3. Close, and I'm going to get there. But it takes time. You have to build associations. You have to build relationships. You have to get coached. Your sound has to get great, and then you got to start trying to get the work. Where do I get the work? I love that question. There's all kind of online casting platforms. Get on them. When you're ready and your coach says you're ready, but don't jump on them before. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to get agitated. You're going to get burned out before you ever get started. Slow down. Okay. Go to workshops first if you can. If a coach provides any kind of workshop for 6 to 8 people or 20 people, go watch and go listen to them and see if you like their attitude and the way they do it. Make sure they're booking. Make sure they're busy because they can give you the current trends. What about casting directors that teach? Heck yeah. I've taken some of those and they're awesome. You'll learn all kinds of things of what they hate to hear, what they like to hear, and what they better not ever hear. First thing they're going to tell you is sorry audio will get you kicked out immediately. They turn it on, they hear all this room noise, they're done. I don't care how good your read is. You can't give them what they need. You don't have clean audio. That's number one. Good, clean audio, number one. Then get your reads going. It's hard. Please understand this is hard. It's very hard. If you don't have tough skin, if you're not resilient, if you are not a bull in the china closet, but on the other hand, you can't be a dick. You go to a directed session and you pull one smart-ass remark, blackballed, done. You got to be the easiest person to work with in the world. Could you give us 8 more of those after you've given 29 of them? 30, 40? Absolutely. Give you as many as you need. You better do that, or you won't be back. You won't sit at the table again. Folks, I know it sounds terrible. I got to bend over for this and yep. But it's so competitive. You got to be the nicest guy, nicest gal, nicest everything. Over-deliver. Be over-nice. Be patient. And it'll come. If I can do it with no background in acting, only in corporate training, only in the corporate world, speaking in front of people. I used to sing gospel music. I was a drummer. I have rhythm. I get cadence. I understand. That helps. But if you've been a public speaker, you've trained people, a teacher, a lawyer, people that talk to people. That's what this is, right? It's you talking to people. It's not you talking to the microphone. It's you talking to people. Real, authentic, genuine. That's what it's all about. It's not how wonderful you sound. It's great to have a good voice. I won't lie. I think it helps if you have a really soothing, melodic voice. But I also know there's a lot of VO work that your voice doesn't have to be beautiful, doesn't have to have those tones. You can just be you. And that's what they want, be you. I wish you all the luck in the world. I want people to succeed. I love seeing people grow. I just want people to go into this with the right attitude of, it takes time. I got to get training. I've got to have a quiet place to record with no hiss, no room noise, no background noise. Quiet, 60 decibels or noise floor, 60 decibels, target. Get help with that if you can't get it. Don't think you have to affect everything into it. Go buy all these effects and all these stacks. Your natural voice and the natural environment, if it's a good environment, is all they want delivered. Sure, if you're going to do stuff for people and do full spots and add in this and add in that, and you need to learn how to do all that, that's great. I do some of that myself. I make demos for me, for others. I do full, spots for radio. Put everything in there, music effects, everything. I do a lot of heat and air companies and stuff like that. But I had to learn to do that. I had an ear for it, but I had to learn to do that. You can do that, but on the front end, good raw audio. Good raw audio. Don't turn the gain down so far to make it quieter, because they're going to turn it up to listen to it and they're going to hear your junk. Get it right. And then you're ready to go. And then you got to be patient. And then don't be a dick. Period. Or you won't make it. And listen to the VO Life. It'll help you. 90 plus episodes of everything I've done wrong and some things I've done right. And you'll listen if you start way back at the beginning and hear all my perspectives change on a lot of things, because I had to learn. Now you got the advantage. You don't have to go through all that stuff I went through. So enjoy drinking as much as you can and just live your VO life as best you can. See you next time.